Good morning, everybody. I'm Mike Carroll, the PennDOT Secretary, and as we all know, another holiday season is beginning. Many Pennsylvanians will drive to visit friends and family over the next number of weeks, and before taking to the road, we encourage all motorists to focus on safety as part of Operation Safe Holiday. Over the next few weeks, we will be urging drivers to buckle up and never, ever drive impaired. The Click It or Ticket Thanksgiving enforcement mobilization has already begun. Wearing your seatbelt is the best defense against injury or death in the event of a crash. We all know seatbelts save lives. It is estimated that 92% of unbelted occupants who were killed in crashes while traveling in a passenger vehicle last year would have survived if they had just buckled up. That's 282 lives that could have been saved by wearing a seatbelt. Throughout Operation Safe Holiday, law enforcement will also crack down on impaired drivers. The holiday season impaired driving campaign begins tomorrow and continues through the holiday season. Impaired driver crashes and fatalities are easily preventable by designating a sober driver or using a shared ride or public transportation option. According to PennDOT's data, there were over 1,000 alcohol-related crashes during the holiday season last year, resulting, sadly, in 22 fatalities and over 600 suspected serious injuries. During that same time frame, there were 360 drug-related crashes, resulting in 26 fatalities and over 200 suspected serious injuries. Even one fatality is one too many. These combined enforcement efforts, both seatbelts and impaired driving, are not about citations. They are about saving lives. Through continued enforcement and education, we hope to see more people buckle up and driving sober and see fewer crashes on Pennsylvania's highway network. Safe driving is even more important at this time of the year when winter storms can make travel even more challenging. Weather forecasts are calling for snow and rain over much of the state tomorrow into Thanksgiving Day. Please plan ahead by checking travel conditions online at www.511pa.com. PA 511, which is free and available 24 hours a day, provides traffic delay warnings, weather forecasts, speed information, and access to 1,000 cameras across the state. Make sure you leave plenty of time for your travels and have patience, especially if you encounter winter weather. Last month, PennDOT and the Pennsylvania Turnpike announced a new tool that helps increase safety on our roadways, especially during winter weather when visibility can be reduced. Thanks to Governor Shapiro and the General Assembly, Act 78 of 2004 allows PennDOT, the Pennsylvania Turnpike, municipalities and contractors working on our behalf to install flashing green lights, as you see over my right shoulder on our PennDOT truck. These lights are in addition to yellow lights that are already common on highway equipment. To the average motorist, it may seem like a small change, but the distinction that the green light brings adds a level of visibility to help slow people down and warn them that there is a vehicle working on their behalf nearby. Really, we want everyone to arrive safely this holiday season, and we want to make sure that they do so buckled up and sober. I know everybody's in a hurry, but as we think about this Thanksgiving, let's think about next Thanksgiving as well. And the choices that are made this Thanksgiving will allow you to get to events next Thanksgiving. Safety is everyone's responsibility, and I'm now proud to turn the podium over to Pennsylvania State Police Communications Director, Lieutenant Adam Reed. Lieutenant.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Secretary Carroll. On behalf of Colonel Christopher Paris and the entire Pennsylvania State Police Department, I would like to extend a thank you for having us here this morning as we approach the busy holiday travel period. It's an honor to be here alongside our Commonwealth partners. As we prepare for family gatherings and celebrations, it's essential that we all do our part to protect ourselves, our loved ones, and others on the road. As part of Operation Safe Holiday, I'd like to emphasize the importance of driving sober. The holiday season brings increased travel, and unfortunately, it also sees an increase in impaired driving. Last year, during the Thanksgiving travel period, the Pennsylvania State Police made over 540 DUI arrests. But despite this, impaired driving remains one of the leading causes of crashes on our roads. Our troopers unfortunately responded to 73 alcohol-related crashes, 4 of which involved a fatality. This year, troopers will again be on the lookout for impaired drivers. Law enforcement will be conducting DUI checkpoints and roving patrols as part of the holiday enforcement across the Commonwealth. Simply put, there will be more troopers on the roads looking for dangerous drivers, so please be responsible. If you're planning to celebrate, make arrangements ahead of time for a designated driver. Use rideshare services or call a friend or family member. There is no excuse for driving under the influence. Let's be clear, DUI laws in Pennsylvania are strict and the consequences are severe. If you're caught driving under the influence, you could face fines, receive a license suspension, be forced to attend mandatory alcohol education programs, or even face jail time. Beyond the legal penalties, however, the risks of impaired driving are not just about getting caught, but they're about the lives that could be lost or forever changed in the blink of an eye due to your actions. As we head into the holidays, I urge everyone to remember these basic safety tips. Drive sober, wear your seatbelt, and obey the laws, not just because it's required, but because it's the responsible thing to do. The Pennsylvania State Police are committed to making sure our roads are safe, but we can't do it alone. We need every driver, passenger, and pedestrian to make safety a priority this holiday season. Let's work together to ensure that the holidays are not only joyful, but safe for everyone. Thank you, and happy holidays. I'd like to now turn it over to Craig Shuey, Chief Operating Officer, Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Thank you, Lieutenant Reed and Secretary Carroll. Thank you for your remarks. Obviously, this is safety for this time of year is absolutely critical for how we operate and to ensure that that folks getting to where they want to be this holiday comes to pass. We are always ready for holiday travel. Thanksgiving is no different for us. We are expecting about 3.4 million people across the Turnpike system, starting with today. And our busiest travel day will be Wednesday, with an estimated 14% increase in traffic for that normally busy Wednesday day. Thursday will be your best day to travel. Obviously, the folks are usually where they want to be, but traffic is down, so it's a good day to get out on the highway. I will remind you that Sunday, the best times to travel is before noon, so that you can avoid most of the bulge of traffic that's going to occur during that time frame. During the holiday weekend, we'll have 600 maintenance personnel, toll operations folks, and traffic operations folks available to support you on your travel. We will be ready to see you and look forward to seeing you have good travel. All of our construction projects have been suspended, and we do want to remind you about safety. It all starts with you, ensuring that you're prepared for travel, that your vehicles are ready to be out on the roadway, and that you have patience. One thing I can add to what's been mentioned by the others before me is that if you can be patient while you're driving and refrain from road rage incidents, traffic will go a lot smoother. Please be alert, remove distractions, stay prepared for traffic, and move over for first responders and highway workers. If you do have an incident on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, please call star 11 and someone will respond to assist you. Thank you. Are there any questions? All right, thank you.
At www.511pa.com. PA 511, which is free and available 24 hours a day, provides traffic. Last month, PennDOT and the Pennsylvania
our construction projects have been suspended, and we do want to remind you about safety. It all starts with you.
There are troopers on the roads looking for dangerous drivers, so please be responsible. If you're planning to celebrate, make arrangements ahead of time for a designated driver.
Craig Shuey, Chief Operating Officer, Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Thank you, Lieutenant Reed and Secretary Carroll. I will remind you that Sunday, the best times to travel is before noon, so that you can avoid most of the bulge of traffic that's